Hey guys, it's coming to 107 here. I'm doing this on my bed, so yeah. But today I'm going to be doing a Batman, specifically Batman graphic novel collection, and I have a huge Batman collection, in my opinion. So I'm going to keep on going up and back, bringing you books. So yeah. So sorry if this video ends up being long, but yeah. So anyway, some books I'm going to include just because they have Batman in it. Some I won't. But yeah. So first, this book I have, Superman Batman Volume 1, just because it has Batman in it. Very, very, very good book. Very good series as well. Definitely pick this up. This contains the first two Superman Batman original trades, Public Enemies and Supergirl. So yeah, definitely pick up the new printing. And then we have Batman Earth 1. Very good. By Geoff Johns, Gary Frank. Really like Geoff Johns' writing and Gary Frank's art. Next we got Batman Year One. Just classic. Frank Miller, David Mazzucchelli. Pick it up. If you don't have it, you're not a real Batman fan. Next we got Batman and the Mad Monk. It's not a must-have. It's part 2 of the Dark Moon Rising saga by Matt Wagner. Pretty good author. Give me a minute. Sorry for the background noise. Next, we have a book that I didn't really like. Batman Year 2. The cover may be deceiving. It's not. He doesn't use a gun in it, but I mean, you have to read it to see. You don't need it. Really not important at all. Next, we have Batman the Man Who Laughs by Ed Brubaker. There are 2 stories in here, The Man Who Laughs and The Maid of Wood. I like them both. Maid of Wood was more of a Green Lantern-ish story, but it had a lot of Batman in it too. And then the first one, Man Who Laughs, was a Batman Joker story, so definitely pick that up. Joker's a boss. Not getting the next few books. Just give me a moment. Here are the next few books. So first we have Batman The Long Halloween by Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale. This is a must-have for Batman fans. Definitely pick it up. This is near the beginning of Batman's 2nd year. So yeah. This was also used for inspiration for the movie The Dark Knight. Then we got Batman Haunted Knight by Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale again. It's the Long Halloween comes in a trilogy with this book. This was the 2nd book, I think. I mean, other people have different ways of putting them. The order I put them is Long Halloween, Haunted Knight, then this one coming up, which is Batman Dark Victory. The best of the 3 would have to be Long Halloween, but then definitely Dark Victory. Dark Victory is very similar. Definitely pick it up if you like Long Halloween. This trilogy is a must-have for the Batman fans. Then we have All-Star Batman and Robin, Volume 1, The Boy Wonder, by Frank Miller and Jim Lee. I really like Frank Miller, and I really like Jim Lee. This book wasn't amazing. A lot of people say that it's in the same universe as All-Star Superman, but, I mean, I don't agree, because All-Star Superman was good. This one, I don't really like how Batman is portrayed in this story, so yeah. I mean, it's not bad, though, so give it a try if you want to. If for anything, get it for the art. The art is always spectacular. Jim Lee never lets up on his art. Next we have Batman Arkham Asylum, 15th Anniversary Edition, A Serious House on a Serious Earth, by Grant Morrison and Dave McKean. Grant Morrison, great writing. This is not necessarily, it's not really anything like the video game, except for the fact that Batman is kind of stuck inside Arkham Asylum. But Dave McKean's art is creepy, but amazing art. Definitely pick it up for the art, if anything. Yeah. Next we have, if you don't have this, I mean, you can't call yourself a Batman fan. Alan Moore, Brian Boland's Batman the Killing Joke, Deluxe Edition. Definitely pick it up. Alan Moore's a boss. Brian Boland is a great artist too, so you know, it's got the package. Anyway, I'm gonna get the next few Batman books that I have. Just give me one moment. Next few. Sorry about that, guys. It's just there's a ton of books that I have, so I just want to show them. So, over here is my order. So, next we got Batman: A Death in the Family. I mean, it's pretty iconic. I think you're gonna need this if you're a Batman fan. By the way, guys, sorry for the glare on all the books, but yeah. I mean, you can kind of see on the cover for what it is. I mean, it's a great story. I definitely advise you to pick it up if you're a Batman fan. Then we go to Batman Bruce Wayne Murderer. I'm intrigued by this book. I just recently read it. It looks pretty interesting. I can't wait to pick up The Fugitive. Bruce Wayne Fugitive. They did a reprint of it with all 3 volumes in one, so I'm probably going to pick that one up. Can't wait. Might do a review on this series, Murder and Fugitive, maybe on my channel. So look out for that one if you're into that series. Next we have Batman Hush by Jeff Loeb, Jim Lee. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Jim Lee never lets up on his art, like I said. Jeff Loeb never lets up on his writing. So, I mean, it's just amazing. It introduces a new character called Hush, and it's really interesting, really good. It has a large variety of villains and some romance, as you can probably tell. But yeah. Next, since I love the art so much, I love Jim Lee's art so much, I had to pick up Batman Hush Unwrapped, which is it's basically the same exact thing, just in black and white. I feel like it just brings out the art of Jim Lee so well. If you guys are just buying this for the art, I advise you to pick this one up. I mean, look at this cover. It's just beautiful. And next we got Batman Under the Red Hood. Please read Death in the Family first if you're new to Batman, because then you will not understand this at all. But yeah, Red Hood's a great character. I'm not gonna spoil it if you're new to Batman, but yeah, definitely pick it up. Red Hood's a boss. And then we got the beginning to the Grant Morrison run on Batman, Batman and Son. Andy Kubert, his art is a hit or miss. For me, it's a hit. Yeah, Grant Morrison's writing is also a hit or miss. For me, it is a hit. Really like this run. We'll show more books of that right now, because this is only the first book. It is a very long series. Okay, so let me just put these back and get my other books. Sorry, guys. Okay. Okay, let me just move these things to the side. Okay, so I got basically the Grant Morrison run coming up. So not all of the books that I have put as my Grant Morrison run are all by Grant Morrison, but I put it there because it goes with the whole story and the whole run of Grant Morrison. So here we have the second book in the series, Batman the Black Glove. Great story. You won't understand anything, though. It's a very wacky, I mean, not wacky, but it's very, just very detailed and very, like, Grant Morrison-like, if you guys know what I mean. That's why I say Grant Morrison's a hit and miss. But this book was really good if you can grasp the whole idea and the whole point. So yeah, read Batman. Read it in the order that I'm giving you now. I mean, in my opinion, that's the best order. So yeah. Next, we have Batman R.I.P. You will not understand this book at all if you haven't read Black Glove or Batman and Son. So please read those first. Good book though. But yeah, I'm looking to get Final Crisis, which is the book that comes after this in the Grant Morrison run. If I'm missing any, I'll tell you. But after this, I would put Final Crisis. It's kind of a Justice League book, but you'll see. If you get it, you'll see why it should go after this. But yeah, so after Batman R.I.P. goes Final Crisis. Then after Final Crisis, I put Batman Battle for the Cowl, because this is where we see who's going to be the next Batman. Take over the role. So yeah, a large variety of characters in this. So very good book. But yeah, next in the Grant Morrison run. So Black Glove, Battle for the Cowl isn't by Grant Morrison. This one isn't either. This one is Batman Gates of Gotham by Scott Snyder and Kyle Higgins, and Trevor McCarthy and Ryan Parrott. The only reason that I put these books here is because they fit. For example, this one fits. I'm just going to spoil it for you. This one fits. No, actually, I'm not going to spoil it for you. Sorry. But this one fits in because the person who has Batman in this one is the person that just got chosen to be Batman in Battle for the Cowl. So that's why this fits to be in there, if you guys know what I mean. If not, I advise you to read them. I think it'll make way better sense after you read them. But I think my order is a good order for people. But yeah. So this one's a great book also. I met Scott Snyder, I met Kyle Higgins, and I met Trevor McCarthy. I got signatures from Kyle Higgins and Trevor McCarthy, and I showed a poster. And this was all at New York Comic Con. If you guys want to meet up at New York Comic Con, please say so. I love to see people at New York Comic Con. New York Comic Con's a great place. Probably going to be there this year, so yeah. But next book in the Grant Morrison run is Batman: The Return of Bruce Wayne. So this is basically Bruce Wayne's trip back to becoming Batman. It's a long story what happens. This book wasn't that good. But basically, Batman didn't really die. He just got lost in time, as you can see. But yeah, so I feel like reading the whole run makes so much more sense. So, it's kind of hard to explain it, but please read it, guys. Next, we have Batman Bruce Wayne: The Road Home. It's basically Bruce Wayne adjusting to coming back. A lot of stuff has changed in Gotham and in the Bat family, so yeah. Then next, Batman Incorporated. Great book. It's basically when Bruce Wayne gets back, he wants the world to be safe, and he wants Batman to be placed all over the place. But Batman can't be everywhere at the same time, right? So Bruce Wayne announces to the world that he helps fund Batman, which is true. Doesn't really get into detail that he is as well Batman, but he also announces that he's going to be putting different Batmen or Batwomen, in this case mostly Batman, all over the world so that the world can be protected. And if you can read the back, Batman is everywhere, and that is exactly what happens. Batman is everywhere, and thanks to Batman Incorporated, I can tell you exactly where Batman is. He is everywhere. So this comic is really good. And then I'm going to put the last Grant Morrison run book, and then I'm going to do a part 2 of this because this video is going to be getting long and I have to go eat. So this is Batman Black Mirror by Scott Snyder. This is what made Scott Snyder basically write Batman. They saw this book, and they were like, he has to write more Batman. And so he did. I can't recommend this book enough. It's with Dick Grayson as Batman. Oh God. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Spoiler alert there. But yeah. So it's with Batman, and it's good. Good book. Anyway, guys, I'll continue this in part 2. So, sorry for the background noise, but peace out, guys. I will continue the next part in the next video. So after I eat a little and after I do some schoolwork. But yeah. So like, comment, subscribe. Peace out. Comic 207 is out. What's up?